Hello, Salesforce enthusiasts. Welcome to Tech Ninja, your journey from novice to ninja in tech. Today, we're diving into advanced Salesforce flows with 10 unique questions and real-world examples for each. Whether you're an experienced admin or just starting, this video will expand your flow knowledge. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more Salesforce tips and tutorials. Now, let's get started. First up, let's start with understanding the use case for screen flow. Question 1. How can you use the screen flow to create a wizard-like user experience in Salesforce? You can answer it like, the screen flow is excellent for creating wizard-like interfaces. For instance, in an event registration process, you can guide users step by step through selecting sessions, entering details, and confirming registration. Consider an employee onboarding process where you want to guide new hires through multiple steps, such as filling out personal details, choosing benefits, and setting up their workstations. By using a screen flow, you can create a wizard-like experience, presenting one step at a time, ensuring a smooth onboarding journey. Now let's talk about the powerful loop element in Salesforce flows. Question 2. Explain the use of the loop element in Salesforce flows. You can answer it like, the loop element allows you to iterate over a collection of records or a set number of times. For example, in a survey app, you might use a loop to gather responses for multiple questions within the same flow. In a customer feedback survey, you might use a loop to iterate over a set of questions, allowing users to provide responses for each question within the same flow. The loop ensures a dynamic and efficient way to gather feedback for varying numbers of questions. The next question talks about the versatility of the flows in Salesforce. Question 3. Can flows be used to create or update records for multiple objects simultaneously? You can answer it like, yes, flows can perform actions on multiple objects. In a fundraising scenario, a single flow might create a donation record, update the associated campaign, and send a thank you email, all in one streamlined process. For example, imagine a scenario in a nonprofit organization where donors contribute to different campaigns. Using a flow, you can create a donation record, update the associated campaign's donation total, and send a thank you email, all in a single flow, streamlining the donation process and ensuring data consistency. Conditional visibility is crucial for tailoring user experiences. The next question is based on the support for the conditional visibility in a screen flow. Question 4. How do you incorporate conditional visibility in a screen flow? You can answer it like, conditional visibility in screen flows allows you to show or hide elements based on certain criteria. For instance, you might display additional fields in a support ticket creation flow only if the user selects a specific category. For example, in a support ticket creation process, you can use conditional visibility to show specific fields based on the selected category. For instance, if the user chooses technical issue, additional fields related to the technical problem can dynamically appear, providing a tailored experience. The fast lookup element is a performance booster in flows. The next question highlights the purpose of fast lookup in flows. Question 5. What is the purpose of the fast lookup element in Salesforce flows? You can answer it like, the fast lookup element is used to quickly retrieve records without the need for a separate query. In a customer loyalty program, you could use fast lookup to fetch a customer's previous purchase history efficiently. For instance, in a customer support flow, you can use fast lookup to quickly retrieve the customer's contact information based on their case details. This efficient retrieval allows you to present relevant customer details without the need for a separate query, enhancing the overall performance of the flow. Dynamically assigning tasks is a common need in Salesforce CRM. The next question revolves around this topic. Question 6. Can you create a flow that dynamically assigns tasks to different users based on specific criteria? You can answer it like, yes, you can dynamically assign tasks using a flow. In a project management scenario, a flow could assign tasks to different team members based on workload, skills, or other predefined criteria. For instance, in a project management scenario, you may use a flow to dynamically assign tasks based on workload. The flow can consider factors such as team member availability, skills, and project priorities to intelligently distribute tasks, optimizing project efficiency. Resource-intensive actions need careful handling. Let's see how can we optimize the resource utilization using flows. Question 7. Explain the use of the wait for resources element in Salesforce flows. You can answer it like, the wait for resources element is handy when dealing with resource-intensive actions. For example, in a batch processing flow, you might use wait for resources to ensure the system has the necessary resources before proceeding. Let's say in a bulk data processing flow, you might use wait for resources to ensure the system has sufficient processing power before executing resource-intensive actions. This element helps prevent performance issues and ensures the smooth execution of the flow. Integration is key, and platform events are your ticket to real-time communication. Let's see how can we combine powers of both flows and platform events. Question 8. How can you trigger a flow based on an external event using platform events? You can answer it like, platform events enable external systems to communicate with Salesforce. In a supply chain management scenario, a platform event could trigger a flow to update inventory levels when new stock arrives. For example, in a supply chain management system, a platform event could be triggered when new inventory stock arrives. A flow subscribed to this event could then automatically update inventory levels, initiate reorder processes, and notify relevant stakeholders, creating a seamless and responsive inventory management system. Understanding the record trigger in Flow Builder is essential for automated processes. Let's know more about it in the next question. Question 9. What is the role of the record trigger in Flow Builder? You can answer it like, the record trigger in Flow Builder allows you to initiate a flow when specific changes occur to a record. For instance, in a recruitment process, a flow triggered by the creation of a candidate record could automate interview scheduling and notifications. For instance, in a recruitment process, a record trigger in Flow Builder could initiate a flow when a new candidate record is created. The flow might automate tasks such as scheduling interviews, updating candidate statuses, and sending notifications to the hiring team. Flexibility is crucial, especially in approval processes. Let's see how can we leverage the flows to manipulate the approval processes. Question 10. Can you create a flow that dynamically adjusts approval processes based on changing criteria? You can answer it like, yes, you can dynamically adjust approval processes with flows. In an expense approval scenario, a flow might reevaluate approval criteria based on the amount, department, or other factors, ensuring a flexible and adaptive approval process. For example, in an expense approval system, a flow could dynamically adjust approval criteria based on the expense amount, department, or project. For instance, higher value expenses might require additional levels of approval or trigger different workflows, ensuring flexibility and adaptability in the approval process. There you have it, 10 questions and examples about Salesforce flows. I hope you found this deep dive valuable for enhancing your Salesforce automation skills. If you have any questions or specific topics you'd like us to cover in future videos, drop them in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring the bell for more content and to be Tech Ninja with me. Until next time, happy flowing.